Hey, it's another straight white guy telling jokes about the news. But wait, this one has jump cuts. Here's the news and whiskey. It was recently announced that the role of Ariel in the eagerly anticipated remake of The Little Mermaid would be played by Halle Bailey. Now, this caused an obscene amount of backlash on social media, and if I'm being honest, I kind of agree with them on this one. I mean, listen to this character description. An obedient fairy that is subservient to the magician Prospero, ruler of the island. I mean, a little tone-deaf, Disney. Ooh, Shakespeare joke right out the gate. Bold. Ohio, Kentucky, Mississippi, and Georgia have all introduced heartbeat laws into their states. These bills are modeled on legislation from a group called Faith to Action, which argues that the heartbeat is the universally recognized indicator of life. Now, while both I'm sorry? Hold on, everyone. This has been confirmed? All right, this just in. In an ironic turn of events, they have officially classified patient 0 of the zombie apocalypse as Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, senator from Kentucky, the state where having a heart is supposed to mean you're human. That ain't your senator no more, boy. He's one of the walking dead now. The first Democratic debates are behind us now, and even though we won't know the official nominee until next year, that did not stop Joe Biden from strutting into these first debates like Thanos from Avengers Endgame. I am inevitable. But then Kamala Harris was like, "Oh, Joe, you don't have the stones anymore." Poof! Half of your lead is gone in ashes. First Shakespeare, then Marvel. Yowza, where's this going? This guy's a nerd. The United States women's soccer team has successfully won yet another world title, this one being their second in a row. When asked if she would be visiting the White House, Megan Rapinoe said in no uncertain terms, no. Now in response, Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez offered an invite to the House of Congress, which is super nice. But it's also kind of like knowing you could have gone to Disneyland, but now your only option is Knott's Berry Farm? Still super cool, very fun. But is it worth a whole trip? You kind of have to weigh your options at that point. Ooh, a refill. In a related story, a congratulations is in order to President Donald J. Trump. For the first time in his entire presidency, people got mad at him for not tweeting something. Now, while I also did not tweet anything, I will say it right here, right now. Congratulations to the US soccer team. You have achieved an incredible feat. Every single one of you has such amazing talent and drive, and you represent all of us in the very best of ways. As winners, to the US men's soccer team, you should step it up. Seriously. Whiskey. Speaking of the president, and who isn't these days, Trump blamed a teleprompter error after he said that American troops had captured airports in the American Revolutionary War. Now, mistakes happen. Last night I had diarrhea and it was very embarrassing. Guys, it's supposed to say I had my diary read last night and it was embarrassing. I'm so sorry. It's so hard to find good help these days. Especially, apparently, if you work in the White House. I'm getting drunk, y'all. I'm starting to feel it. Things with Iran are quickly escalating as they have officially surpassed their limitation on enriched uranium after the Trump administration walked away from the nuclear agreement months ago. In retaliation, the Trump administration is going to court to strike down Newton's third law that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. I mean, I didn't write Art of the Deal, but I'm pretty sure that's the way things go after you break an agreement. And finally, a panel of judges ruled unanimously in a federal appeals court that President Trump can no longer block Twitter users because he uses his Twitter account for official White House business. In the final moments of the trial, the three judges clasped hands, rose from the bench, and yelled, "Release the trolls!" That's all I got this week. Have an amazing weekend. Drink responsibly, and remember, the news always goes better with a little whiskey.